Hello.
This is a terrible idea.
I am Mitch Laing from Prestor Jon, and this is Every Time I Die's tour bus. This is Every Time I Die's tour bus, and I'm about to piss on it.
This is a terrible idea. There's Popo coming. So far.
The tour so far has been absolutely awesome. Dallas has been good. Lufkin was good. Shreveport kicked ass. I'm ready to go back to Shreveport, to be honest. There's going to be a pretty gnarly phone party type situation.
Yeah. Which, by the way, Tina just sent me a text that the show was moved to another venue. They went underground. And they don't want nobody promoting the address of the place. Good. They're telling people that got the tickets where it's at, and that's it.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
Because apparently Tina's got some haters. She's got a team of haters after her.
Well, that definitely means that people are gonna let loose a bit more. You know, things are gonna be wrapped up.
All I know is I'm having a blast, man. I'm having a good old time.
I'm trying not to go home.
Jamming with you guys.
I'm trying
just going from place to place.
To go home for real.
I dig it, man.
We had an interesting ordeal last night. We were playing a coffee shop, so we had to be a little bit like
quiet.
It was a different dynamic. We started out straight acoustic, and then we went from acoustic to sub-acoustic. It was full band with an acoustic guitar. Which I know that was weird for DJ because he's never had to play quietly before.
No.
Please don't let me play quiet. I've never played the acoustic guitar in front of a rhythm section like that before. And so
it sounded good though.
It was an interesting challenge.
It was an interesting turn of events that turned out to be a positive thing in my mind. They were already booked there again. So
was that a test? Huh? Was it?
everything's been good. Schulty and Jimmie argue like a married couple, and me and DJ sit in the back and are just entertained.
That's tight. Little accent there.
When do I need to turn?
No, go up. Go for me. You want to go straight. For sure. Wait, actually, you know what? Wait, this is 8th Street? This is 8th Street. If you can jump. No, just go straight, man. There's a cop car right there and then just go straight. Just go straight.
He's actually been with us, like traveling with us since like September of 2012. Like he's always been our ride because he's the only person that has a vehicle that can hold all of our gear because none of us own a vehicle except for Jimmie, and he has a Kia and you can't fit anything in that, so we've always been using Schulty's stuff to ride around. So when we decided we're going to go on a tour, who else better to bring on the road to help with the merch and help driving and take pictures than Schultz?
Hold on. Okay, give you directions. Get over. A little over this way. Over this way. Over this way. Over this way. Now look at me. So, how's the tour been so far?
It's been great. Been keeping these motherfuckers in line. Shit. You know how hard it is to take care of musicians? I mean, musicians don't know how to do anything really well but play music, generally speaking. There are a few who are exceptions to the rule, but like Mitch doesn't even own a fucking computer. So, he doesn't even know how to copy a file.
Not only does he not own a computer, he doesn't own a vehicle.
He doesn't own a vehicle, a computer, anything. We need to take care of Mitch. So, I mean, that's kind of what I've been doing. Been video, pictures, you know, support, unloading gear, that kind of shit. Pretty much like cameraman / roadie / navigator. But yeah, it's been great. It's been a lot of fun. We're here in motherfucking Austin, Texas, you know? So, I mean, I'm just glad to be here in any capacity whatsoever, let alone with my good friends who are musicians playing a fucking, you know, a notorious joint downtown Austin. So, yeah, it's great. I'm fucking stoked. By the way,
Where are you from? What do you do?
I'm Dennis Charles Smith. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, and I love playing the drums and doing tattoos.
That's the first time I ever knew your name.
How was the transition joining the band while prepping for the tour? Were there any added pressures? And
There was no pressures. The only part was different style of music that I wasn't used to. But as I learned everything, I actually thought it was pretty neat.
So Mitch, yet another music video.
another one. Where we got our regular budget of $0.00 and our regular group of homies cashing in favors. That's all it is. That's what's up.
Well, what are you trying to accomplish with this video?
We're trying to accomplish a weird, like, fast motion, slow motion effect. So we gotta play to everything, either super slowed down or super sped up, and it's annoying to play to.
So you're like a band that switches from pot to meth,
Yeah,
essentially.
we keep it interesting.
Yeah.
That's the way we like to boogie.
Can't sit on anything too long.
No, you gotta keep it up.
Switching gears, huh?
Yeah, 'cause that time to time this happens.
Is that part of the process?
We're about to smog it up in this bitch.
Smog it up, huh? Where do we want this light? I love the sound of that fluorescent.
I'm liking that. That's nice and creepy.
Mitch is a pinball, and to be honest, the first couple of shows I played with Mitch kind of fucked me up just because he was so energetic. I was completely unprepared for it, and really had to, step up my own game. It's difficult being a front man because you're locked to the microphone, and so you can't get quite as crazy as you want to sometimes. And so you have to find, additional ways, at least when you're playing an instrument and singing, to invoke some passion and get people's attention. And so I just try to channel it through, give it 110%.
The tour was over, the Great Escape Tour. I had some other work-related stuff that I had to kind of go do for a while, and then we lost the stuff with DJ, and it was a very slow time for the band, and me and Jimmie played a number of shows at this little sports bar out in West Monroe just to kind of make a couple extra bucks from time to time and still have something to do. And I know that me and him had talked about trying to get Blake Pierce at some point in time to come do some kind of hand drums and everything. I think that's kind of where that idea started to get incubated about the hand drum use in the acoustic show. Because you can only do two guys playing guitar and bass, or sometimes guitar and violin you only get so much dynamic with that, And Jimmie took that straight to heart and was really serious about it and talked to Frank about it. He said yes, went out and bought a hand drum immediately, just let him know what's up. Here you go. Oh, you wanted to play? There you go. Now you got no excuse not to.
Touring is like hiking. Touring is like we're not in high demand, so we kind of have something to prove. Touring is us in a car, smelly, driving to a new and different place, getting there, setting up, doing work, and then shutting down and just taking off to the next place.
We all play the cold, man. You're so cold.
Don't stop. You're mine. I'm yours. You're mine. One touch. You claim to take me on. You come to me like you are toy. Don't stop. Fiction. I
Is there any overtone at all?
Yeah.
Okay, here
I
we
hear
go.
it too.
Yeah?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I mean, we all knew John Reed. We all knew him from Flying Humanoids. We all knew him from his face. And so we all knew that he was a good drummer. There was really no kind of... I think that we played our first show with him after like one practice.
Prestor Jon.
John Reed was, I actually went to high school with him, so we've known each other a really long time. But when the band first started, he was a neighbor in the practice spaces that we had, and so he was there for a lot of the first recordings, and in some cases he even helped write some pieces. He was there when they were written, like Choice Is Yours and Batter Up. He was definitely a part of writing those songs, and performed Batter Up for the first time on stage with the band, actually. Prestor Jon and the Humanoids did a couple songs together, and so he always kind of understood what our motivations and influences were, and so he really was kind of our dream pick. But you know, he's a busy guy, and so we were just fortunate that around when me and Frank started to work on acoustic material, John Reed decided to explore writing some material, and it just started to snowball, and we're just appreciating it.
band's got to have a certain formula. You've got to have the brains. You've got to have the guy with the drive. You got to have the guy that's connected with the fans, and you got to have the guy that's the wild card.
Such a shame.